Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jabbtoth, you. This is something slightly different. I'm about to show you a little video that's actually from another channel I work on called Generation Gamers Game, youtube.com/Generation Gamers Game. It's basically a community gaming channel where a bunch of YouTubers that all do gaming around the internet have come together, and we do a lot of group content. And the thing I'm showing you today is actually a D&D adventure, which it's a pen and paper game. If you know what Dungeons and Dragons is, that's what it is. Very, very fun game. It's not like a video game. There's no video really involved. It's just a bunch of people basically using your imagination and playing a game. And this one's set in the Mass Effect universe, which you should know I'm very fond of. And I actually game master or GM this adventure, so enjoy. If you want to see more of it, it'll be uploaded on youtube.com/Generation Gamers Game. There's a lot of it. Each session goes for about 4 hours. It's also live streamed at twitch.tv/Generation Gamers Game. It's a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun doing this, and hopefully you'll go and check out the channel. The channel has a lot of great content. If you like my content, I'm in a lot of videos over there, and to me, I like the other channel more than my own channel. I think there's better content over there than what's on my channel. So yeah, go and check it out, and enjoy the video. So hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jabbtoth, you. This is the Mass Effect D&D Adventures Week 1, and welcome. This is Dungeons and Dragons set in the Mass Effect universe, and I've brought 3 little peeps to
Peeps? What the fuck?
Little?
Yeah. Just like your only peep. Why peeps?
I don't know, it's the first word. I don't think I've used all the other words in all the other videos, so
Okay, we're scraping the bottom of the barrel then. Okay.
But yeah, anyway, I am your game master for this session today, and yeah, I guess we should probably start. I guess first of all, we might as well start by introducing ourselves, each person one by one, the actual selves, not your characters yet. I'm Jabbtoth. I do stuff on the internet at youtube.com/Jabbtoth. That's about it. It's video games and crap like that. What do you guys do on the internet? Why are you here?
Daren, go first.
Probably someone for me should go.
Yeah, Daren. Hello. I'm Daren. I do stuff on the internet as well. I can't remember. YouTube/DrDreed86. Twitter is underneath me, I believe. So do that as well.
This is nice. We have all our stuff underneath. People can not go and follow me.
Yep.
Yeah.
But they can do it. They can decide not to follow you because they have the details. That's more important than just not following.
At least they have that information to choose for themselves. I like it.
Yes.
Very poetic.
Yeah.
Pod, who are you?
I'm no one. I do nothing on the internet apart from help out the douchebag above me with stuff occasionally.
You don't
Yeah.
help me.
Okay, sure.
Can I just check? I don't know which position we're on the screen. I'm not the one above.
You are the top right.
Top right.
Yeah.
Top
Okay.
right. I was right. I was trying to think of what position that would actually be in relation to everything else.
Yeah.
And Tina, who are you?
Yeah, and I do various videos about StarCraft, Minecraft, and yeah, that's it. That's it, and the Teamcraft for the GTG.
Do you
Not
really
really
need to
anything.
sit and explain who we are? Is this
Well, you know, look, shut up.
Yeah.
Okay, so
well said?
yep. Look, I'm trying to. I've been organizing this for a week, and it's just like there's so many things in my head that I need to make sure I do without screwing up. Because I've never, people don't know, I'm very noob at being a GM. So hopefully this will go well.
Well,
Well, now I'll let you guys introduce your characters.
Oh, cool.
Your characters are up on the top. Just like there's the Twitter thing, and then there's the actual character there. So we got Crow the Krogan.
Crow the Krogan.
Who is Crow the Krogan?
Oh crap! I had a backstory, didn't I?
Don't. You have to say anything about it. Actually, just explain what he looks like, who he is. Like, just the general stuff.
Explain what he looks like when he's a Krogan. There's pretty interesting.
What does a Krogan look like though?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, they look fucking messed up. Have you seen them? That's right. Like, if you want to know what a Krogan looks like, Google them. You'll know what they are.
Oh really?
And they're like massive. They're massive things with like massive fucking heads and a hump. They're kind of a mix between lizard and camel.
I say you sound like a camel.
Okay. Is there anything you want to say about Crow the Krogan?
He's not very bright. Like, I rolled him, and I think he has like 9 intelligence.
Good.
Like 4 charisma and 9 knowledge. Holy shit.
We're not letting you talk to anyone.
Yeah. I'll just end up in a massive punch up. Please don't let me talk.
Okay, cool. We also have Jabbtoth the Solarian.
Yes, I am a Solarian, which means apparently I'm basically some sort of cross between a lizard and insect, and I'm blue. Blue lizard and insect.
Solarian.
Is your one blue? Is your guy blue?
Grey, bluey grey. Is that right? I don't know.
Yeah, I know the.
No, but sure.
The interesting thing is, I know nothing about the Mass Effect universe at all, so I am going in totally blind.
This is fun. This will be good.
I'm just going on my knowledge of sci-fi in general.
That'll work.
That'll get me through.
That may help
So,
you.
if I said
Anything that
talk about the
anything
Enterprise, then that's my mistake.
anything to say about Jabbtoth? Like any like I don't know general stuff you're willing to reveal about your character?
He's very fond of hot chocolate of an evening before going to bed.
But Solarians don't really sleep.
He has about an hour's sleep, but you know
Sure.
he feels to join in with the he feels the need to join in with the kind of cultural going to bed whole thing with other people. It just feels normal when everyone else goes to bed to go to bed as well, whether he sleeps or not.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. That was interesting.
Okay, and finally we have. Okay, so because all I can think is Twa now, thanks to Daren. So how do you pronounce? It's Mark what? How do you
Mark
pronounce his
Troy.
last name?
Mark Troy.
Troy. Okay. Okay, Mark Troy.
If it was Troy, wouldn't it have a Y?
Look, he's a Finnish Mark.
Not French
Yeah.
apparently.
Not French.
No.
Yeah.
It's the best I got. Yeah.
Yeah.
I read it as Mark Tony. I don't know how.
Mark Tony. What is he? A 1950s gangster?
Yeah.
I'm like, that's an epic name, and
Oh boy.
And it turned out to be Twa.
okay. So give us some details on Mark. Who is he? Why is he here? What's the meaning of life and all that?
Yeah, Mark is, well, human from Earth, as you guys can tell. And he's ex-Alliance. You may, in some point, hear why he left the Alliance, but let's just keep that in secret now. And he's just pretty normal guy and pretty good engineer. I think my character is most OP at the start. Because these guys didn't get any good
You
rolls.
got some like insane fucking rolls, and I got screwed over in my rolls.
And then I'm somewhere in between.
All the character sheets hopefully should be uploaded to our website. Probably linked down below somewhere. But no, they're not at the moment. But I will do after this broadcast. But Timo is like completely OP. So
He goes
Great.
in first. We just stand at the back and wait for him to.
Yeah, Teamer is our tank engineer for some fucked up reason.
And who was the soldier?
Me, I'm the Crow is the
Less
soldier.
HP than I have.
You just like to
we'll,
up, don't you, Teamer?
we're also going to be using Roll20. For people who don't know, Roll20 is basically the go-to site if you want to do D&D online. It does all the rolls for you. It does just a bunch of stuff and just makes everything much easier when you want to play some D&D. So we're going to be using that.
Oh, yeah.
You can
And
see
the
that on the
first thing,
screen now.
God damn it, I actually have to
Before-
change my freaking thing. 1 second. I've got
before I set the plot and all that,
Okay.
you guys need some bonds because you guys have been traveling together for a little bit. You sort of saved up money for the ship, and now you've got the ship. But over that, you would have had a few adventures. So these are some bonds that will affect your characters.
everybody else hear that
makes
noise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some of my roll 20.
Okay, that's not disturbing at all.
That may have hopefully that posted in. Okay, yeah, it
Yeah,
did.
it did post.
Okay, so basically you get to choose these bonds. I'll let each of you choose them. The first set are for Tima, and Tima will let you read them out, and then you get to choose 2 of these.
Okay, so blank has no respect for humankind, and I tend to prove them wrong. And blank seems no respect for the Alliance. I must open blank's eyes. I see no point with blank being on the ship. I wish to learn more about blank's past. Oh, so I need to choose 2.
Yeah, so basically you choose 2, and then the blank bit is you fill in one of the other characters' names. So
Yeah.
you could have, blank Crow does not respect has no respect for humankind.
I'll do that one.
Yeah.
I want to just be the racist old Krogan.
And then basically, if you solve these problems, you get extra XP.
No.
Yeah, so I will choose the as Jabbtoth has no respect for the humankind, and I tend to prove them wrong.
Jabbtoth, you racist!
Wait, hang on a second.
Yeah.
That doesn't. You human bastard, you. You piece of shit. Sorry to get into character there.
Yeah, and the second one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to choose that. I wish to learn more about Crow's past.
Interesting choice. It's really.
I was going to say that I see no point of being on this ship, but I think that's too harsh.
That's a little harsh.
Just kicked him.
Okay. So, Daren, I'll let you read out yours for Jabbtoth.
Okay, my things. I wish blank would see my way of thinking.
We've all got the same. You have to choose 2 of them.
Oh. Yeah, you also choose 2 of them. You can't see it properly, I can also paste it in Skype.
Right,
It might
I
not
can
be
do-
showing.
Whatever.
Yours, it says blank has no worth on this team. You see that one?
Oh, I have
Yeah.
2 choices. I see. Oh, okay.
Oh, they're mine.
Yeah.
I was
I
reading
have,
from mine.
yeah, I know these are your choice. I just realized I had different choices as well. Okay, just
Yeah.
I didn't understand what's going on. Go ahead. I'm
Blank
done.
has no worth on this team. Blank owes me his life even if blank does not acknowledge it. Does that blank have to be the same? That could be
Yes.
confusing. Blank will get himself killed if they don't listen to me. Okay, well, I wish Crow would see my way of thinking.
Okay.
Crow doesn't seem any way of thinking. He's too dumb.
And Mark Twa will get himself killed if they don't listen to me.
Yeah, sure.
But he might listen to me more if I don't call him French.
You can choose the same person, just you don't have to choose each of each other, but yeah, it's up to you. Finally, we have Crow's choices. Would you like to read them out?
Okay. I have Blank sees Krogan as mindless beasts. I tend to prove him wrong. I wish to see the I fucked that up. I wish to see the kinder side of Blank's personality. I wish to see the dark side of Blank's personality. I want to know why Blank is here.
This feels like a game of blankety blank.
Blankety blank blank blank. I will go with I want to know why Jabbtoth is here. And I want to see the I'll do Jabbtoth sees Krogan as mindless beasts. I tend to prove him wrong.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so basically, during this campaign, you will just have to try at some point achieve your goals. So you either solve the problem you've been given, like, Tima has to try and attempt to prove to Jabbtoth that all humans aren't, pointless or whatever.
Well,
Yeah.
humans are. Let's face it.
And Crow has to try and achieve to know more about Jabbtoth somehow. So yeah, you can achieve it in any way possible, but if you do this at the end of the session, you'll be receiving more XP than normal.
I fucked myself up here.
So did you choose my character on any of them? Because
No, they're all focused on Jabbtoth.
okay.
Because fuck Solarians.
Oh, damn it! I wasn't listening to the last one. Well, you want to see the dark side of my personality? Was that?
Yeah. No. No, not Black Side. It was You see Krogan as mindless beasts. I tend to prove him wrong.
So basically,
Yeah, he also wants to know your way here.
Yeah, I also want to know why you're here.
okay. So basically, I hate both of you because of racist things.
I hate both of you as well. So this is a very racist crew.
This is gonna go well.
People might
Okay.
get murdered.
So I'm gonna set up the story now. Basically, this Mass Effect adventure is set just after the events of Mass Effect 1. If you don't know what happened to Mass Effect 1, it doesn't matter too much. It doesn't have much effect here. What your characters do know about the events of Mass Effect 1 was there's a giant attack on the Citadel, and the Alliance helped to stop it, gaining them a seat on the Council. At the moment, the Citadel is currently it's slightly damaged. It's not that bad. It's being fixed up like the Keepers, which are sort of little dudes that wander around, little aliens that basically run the Citadel. They're basically fixing it up quite quickly. But at the moment, there is some parts of the Citadel quite damaged. You don't really know other than that. Mark would have heard of the hero Shepard, Commander Shepard, because he's ex-Alliance, but that's about it. You don't really know anything else about the events of Mass Effect 1, so you don't really need to worry about anything else there. And because Daren asked, it's set exactly 2 weeks after the attack on the Citadel.
2 weeks?
And,
Seriously?
Yeah.
And you are currently sitting in Nightlife, which is a club/bar in the Omega Station. The Omega Station is basically a giant station that is also a mining complex. There's a big meteor that got shattered like a couple of thousand years ago, and it's just a lot of rich ESO and all the stuff basically people want to mine. And from there, it's been built up, and it's now kind of like almost the slums of the universe. If you want to hide from someone or you want to get some mercenary help, this is the place you go. It's kind of a very dark side of the universe. And you are all mercenaries, freelance mercenaries, come together for whatever reasons. And now, yeah, you're sitting in the club, you're hearing, hang on, I actually have music to play.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Some nightlife music. And
I'm imagining
you can,
in my mind it's the Cantina band from Star Wars.
No.
Oh, not quite. It's a bit more funky, actually.
Aww.
How can we
it's a
hear
very up. It's through Roll20. It's one of the cool things of Roll20.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Basically, imagine the nightclub. It's very futuristic, sort of lights flashing everywhere, huge stages with sari dancers on poles, basically. Not very high class, very kind of low class establishment. But it's also the home of Arya Tahuk, I think, Talek, and she is kind of the queen of Omega. That's what you guys sort of know about her, and you know her one rule, which is don't fuck with Arya. So I'll let you guys begin. You're sitting around a table. What do you do?
Okay, can I first ask a quick question outside of the game? Well, it's not outside of it. On interspecies attraction.
Mm-hmm.
As a Solarian, are they attracted to people from the other species, or only Solarian females?
Depends on the Solarian.
Okay.
Some Solarians don't even see the point in breeding, just due to the fact that a lot of their marriages and stuff are all done through just arranged marriages. But they do find like races like the Asari attractive.
Okay, and no, I won't go into that.
I don't know what
I won't go into equipment. Let's just say that.
Oh, God.
I'll let you Google that.
Oh no!
No, do not Google that.
The fanfics has started already.
Why did you mention that, Tima? Just asking for trouble.
Okay, back into the game. Who else is in the club? Is there anyone interesting in the club? Who else is
Okay,
sitting around
so
tables?
around you, well, around in your table, it's just the three of you.
Okay.
You can see the bar sort of there. It's got some people around it. There's a Turian bartender, and there's just a bunch of just there's people everywhere. And you can see from where you're sitting. If you look up, there is a like sort of a seat area where you can see Arya actually sitting, surrounded by bodyguards.
Okay.
I'm going to order a drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I would like to ask.
Go.
I want to ask what. To go to the bartender and ask what he's serving, what drinks there are.
Okay, well, he looks at you. This it's sort of a gruff-looking Turian. He looks like he's maybe been a mercenary in the past life, but now he's kind of a bartender. Also, he goes, the normal stuff. Got some Turian brandy if you're really feeling quite adventurous. But other than that, it's kind of just your normal old drinks.
I shall proceed and order a pint of cider.
You get a pint of cider.
Fantastic. How much does that cost?
Oh, I'll work stuff like that later. Don't worry
Okay.
about it.
And
When it
Crow.
comes to that, don't worry.
Crow just about barely intelligibly asked for his 10th drink that night.
Okay, so you're all drinking. You're all kind of having a good fun time. Crow's a bit ooh.
Crow is barely intelligible at this point.
And out
But
of the
that's-
game,
Not
we
unnatural.
do have the ship already, right?
Yeah, you have a ship. You have a ship and
Have we named it that?
No.
Okay, so in the game, I still ask, and should we really name her the ship? Because as an alliance, it's always her, the ship. So should we name that? Because we have been done a few adventures now, and I think the ship really deserves a name.
I agree. I think she deserves a name, and I've been thinking about this, and I've thought of two possibilities. I mean, firstly, I quite like the idea of the Restless Puffin. I don't know what you two think about that.
And the
Yeah,
second
that's-
option,
That sounds good. I agree with the funny little Solarian.
and the second option.
The second option was Space Bitch.
Oh, that's better. That's way better.
Oh dear.
Well, I vote for Space Bitch.
Yeah, let's do that.
Sure.
That's agreed. Our ship is named the Space Bitch.
And
So
can our game master tell us about the ship for the stream?
The ship you currently have is actually a Normandy class ship. You've somehow come across this Normandy. It's actually the same SR1 model as the original Normandy seen in the games, if you know anything about the games. And it's kind of a bit mucked up. There's some things that aren't running as well. It looks like it's been for a few battles. You have patched it up quite well, but it's sort of a Normandy ship. So yeah.
We just got to
Called
write
the
Space
Space
Bitch. We've got to write Space Bitch down the side of it now.
Yeah.
In big letters.
Make sure everyone can see it.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, it's a space bitch.
No one will fuck with us. We have a badass name for our ship.
Exactly, that's the important thing. I still think the Restless Puffin would have worked as well.
Either would have been good.
So,
Okay,
are we going to
so-
find some works?
I think we should probably find some work to do. I'm a bit bored of this bar. The music's too loud, so let's see. I'm an old man. Old, yeah, at heart. Grumpy, old, curmudgeonly. So where should we look for some work? We need some work. We need to do something.
Okay, I go to ask from the bartender, so that does he know any way that we could get a job for? Yeah.
Hey guys, you're in Omega, my friend. It's not very hard to find a job. You give me some credits, I could probably send some jobs your way, depending what you're looking for.
Yeah, just some mercenaries job. So I give him about 50 credits.
He goes, whoa, okay.
Yeah.
We're not.
I'm
He
nice.
goes, okay, what?
We're meant to be making money here, not spending it.
He goes, okay, yeah, definitely. I'll send you away. Anything particular you're looking for? I kind of need some direction.
Yeah, just I let the Jabbtoth talks this time because I think he's the better one for that.
Let's do some killing, I shout half-heartedly.
So apparently, I come up to the bar as well and start and suggest that we would like something. I'm not in the mood to die, to be honest. Rather
Just
have
some
something
Hitman
that
job.
was. That's something that's got money in it, but maybe not so dangerous.
He goes, I know the exact people you're looking for.
Fantastic.
And he says, I'll send them over your way. So you sit down, you will sort of wait about 5 minutes, and then suddenly a Turian walks over, a different one this time, not the bartender. And he goes, I hear you are looking for some mercenary work.
Yes, we are. What have you got in mind for us?
He goes, well, how noble are you, fine gentlemen?
Not really noble.
So you don't mind what, if I say, take this here, you'll take it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Sure.
Cool, and he goes, alright, I have a job. I'm assuming you guys have a spaceship.
We do.
You would be correct. Have you seen the space bitch lying out around outside? She's
It's
pretty
a
impressive.
mighty vessel.
We haven't painted the name on the side yet, but you must have seen her. She's a beaut.
he sort of nods. He goes, yeah. He sort of ignores you. He's not that obviously that interested in what type of ship you have. But he goes, I can. You tell me what dock I am. I can get my men to put on some cargo, and I can send you coordinates. And all you have to do is deliver said cargo, and our deal is done. You'll be paid when you arrive.
How much?
For this run, about 250 credits.
Make it
Each.
400.
400? But you're freelance mercer. I've never heard of you. I'll give you 300.
Yeah, that's a deal.
Yeah, that's better. I'll do that's the 50 extra that my idiot friend here gave away to the barkeep for no apparent reason.
He goes, well, it sounds like a deal. I'll have my men load up the cargo. Should be ready for tomorrow to go. Expects at least minimum. Have it done at least 3 days. It shouldn't take long to get there. It's just a human colony. I'll send you the coordinates.
Those
And he
damn
needs-
humans.
Fuck
He uses
you,
Omni.
nuts.
He opens Omni tool up, sends the coordinates to Jabbtoth, and leaves.
Okay.
You also did notice, he didn't actually tell you, but you did notice he had like sort of red armor and he had some symbols, but you guys actually didn't really notice who or what it was.
Okay.
So we don't know what mercenary group he was.
No,
Oh.
we didn't ask.
Oh, that was important.
Hmm.
The less we know, the better.
Yeah, sure.
Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so I'm assuming you guys have head to bed.
I presume.
Oh.
Do we have rooms, or do we stay in the ship?
Ship.
Or
Your ship has cabins.
yeah, let's go. I want to go back to. I'll finish up my cider. Put the glass down on the table with a satisfying clunk, and then head off to the ship, to my quarters.
and at this point I'm going to go and sell my one spare leg piece.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Well, Crow quickly finishes his drink and then only just fails to reach his room, spending the night on the floor, just outside the door.
Tina, you can sell your leg piece for absolutely nothing.
Oh, really?
It's a standard set of armor which you get
Oh,
for free.
shit.
So you can't even make the money back. You just gave away to the bartender.
Oh, well, never mind. I just hid that in my cabin in the
You
ship.
should just wear two. You should just wear two pairs. Double the armor. It makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the next day rolls up. You noticed when you got back, there was some dudes loading loading some cargo on board, and the boxes themselves kind of you look kind of standard sort of just giant steel cases, about 8 of them, and yeah.
When you say giant, are we talking? How big are we talking?
Well, they're not giant. They're kind of like it's sort of a normal box, really. Like it's sort of your general size box. It wasn't about a. I'm trying to. I don't know. I'm trying to work out what feet are.
Try to work
Well,
out.
you can do meters if you want.
Yeah.
Meters. Actually, here we go. It was probably about. I'll say 20 centimeters tall, about 40 centimeters long.
Okay, so they're not that big. They're quite small.
They're not very big. No. Yeah.
These giant boxes are actually less than the size of a ruler. Okay,
Yep.
that's good.
There's about eight of them. You're not quite sure what's in them. You can't tell. They're completely sealed.
Again, the less we know.
Yeah. And I'm going to ask Jabbtoth to upload the coordinates to the ship computer, so we know where we are going.
I upload the coordinates to the ship computer, so we know where we're going.
Okay, so I need to just
And
quickly
then-
get.
Have to check with the crew that everybody's ready, everybody's on board. Does any of the crew know that if anyone's still drinking or anything? We have them all lined up in front of us just to check that they're all in uniform properly. Do a quick roll call. Make sure none of them are
You
drunk.
have
There's a
no
very
uniform.
organized
Yeah.
band of renegades.
We are freelancers. We don't have uniforms.
Yeah, you have no uniform.
Crow will just.
Okay, I
stab
checked they're not drunk.
Okay, none of your crew are currently drunk. Dash, your captain, he's nicknamed Dash. His full name, is Duncan McDowell. He goes, "Where are we heading, sir?"
I just uploaded the coordinates to the computer just now.
Ha! Go and check it out. Oh, a human colony. I did not know you were a fan of humans. Thought you kind of weren't into them, but okay. Are we delivering some cargo?
Yes, the 8 giant small boxes.
He goes, okay. Is he the kind of things that we wanna know about, or these the kind of things that we don't want to know what's in?
We don't want to
I
know.
think, plausible deniability.
Okay, so do you want me to take the back routes or head straight there?
How long will the back?
It won't be. Well, it depends. We're heading into Alliance space. You do realize these coordinates head to. There is a chance of an Alliance vessel. I'm not sure if you want to run into them or fly past them and give them the finger. Either one's fine with me.
Just make sure that we are not going to see any Alliance ships. During the
What's your
raid.
Yes,
big
okay.
ships, Mark?
You know me, Dash. You know me.
That was very
Dash.
cryptic, Mark.
Dash has never met. Dash is only stud. He's never met you before this sort of stuff.
Well, oh really?
Dash, do I?
Was this engineer? Which one it was?
It's the engineer.
Oh.
Sid the engineer. You
Yeah,
have an
well-
engineer.
well,
you,
at least-
you have an engineer.
Yeah.
So bad at remembering people. He can't remember his own crew.
Yeah. Yeah.
So basically, Dash looks at you and you still give him a wink and saying, "You know me," and he's like, "Sure."
Yeah, sure.
He's like, "Sure, Mark." Buddy. He still gets the ship ready, and takeoff begins. So you start heading off. Due to the going, sort of trying to get out of the way, you're still taking the back routes. It's going to add about 2 days all up. The relays that connect basically each portion of the galaxy or each portion of the universe together, the Mega Relay is it's basically just a cheap sort of a fast speed highway, and it will basically just take you 2 days, even though you're crossing almost half the universe. I'm gonna roll.
Wait. Here we go.
See if that actually pops up. I typed that into the wrong chat.
Oh, great.
Where'd you
That was
type
the Twitch
that?
one. I typed it into the Twitch one.
Oh, don't say.
Oh no!
I can't see that.
Okay, so
Yes.
you're approaching the civilization or the planet you're heading for. The planet's called Zyheria.
Okay.
You're not sure why. None of you really have that much experience with the colony planets of humanity. But as you're approaching, you are hailed, and a voice comes over the intercom, and Dash goes, "Well, shit." And the voice says, "Come in, unmarked vessel. This is an alliance. Please come in. Over."
Okay.
Hello, Alliance. How are you doing?
I do one thing and I push the Jamnock away and introduce that this is what was the ship name? I don't remember that now.
Space bitch.
Yeah, the space bitch, and this is the Captain Mark Troy.
Hey, who've declared you captain?
It's Alliance.
Quick promotion there.
Yeah, it's Alliance.
Please identify the reasons for you entering Alliance space.
We're just having a holiday.
Do you really? Okay, you say,
Yeah.
you say that.
Just
Don't
passing
let the
through.
Krogan answer.
Yeah, just passing
He
through
says,
and trying
he
to find
says,
some.
"Son." Okay.
Just passing through and
Continue,
trying to
sorry.
get some supplies from the colony if it's possible.
He goes, the colony you're heading for, kinda not the best spot for suppliers. I'd probably advise somewhere else, but we have noticed one thing about your vessel. It's not registered. So we're gonna have to pull you up and take a look.
Well, no, we've only just bought it. The documents are still probably on its way to the DVLA to register it properly.
Yeah, just.
We've signed the logbook. We've sent all the stuff in. There's no problem. It's a new strip to us.
He says,
just
don't
need the other
worry,
person."
it's just a standard check. Hopefully we won't find anything. You do suffer a charge from unmarked, unregistered vessels. So, yeah, can you please hold up while we take a look around?
Okay, and we do that.
They start to dash their nurses on the board going, they're approaching Captain, and he looks at Mark.
Why is he the captain? Suddenly he just had a coup and took over.
And
them are ex-alliance.
he says, what do we do with the cargo?
I think we need to run. I have a bet that cargo isn't legal.
We can hide it. They're not big. There must be a little hidey hole somewhere.
So let's hide it in Mark's cabin.
No.
Yeah.
They'll never look in there. And if he gets caught, it's all
We
on
hide
him.
that on the Krogans.
In,
Cabin.
in the cargo bay, is there a convenient panel we can slide aside, or surely no, we're doing?
I'll let you do
vessel.
a perception check. So roll D100 plus your plus your intuition.
Who got the highest intuition?
Yeah, someone else but the Krogan with 10 intuition, please.
How much is your Daren? Jamnock?
19.
Okay, you
You can all look for hiding
Yeah.
holes if you want.
Yeah.
Fine, whatever.
Okay. So is that good
Basically,
or bad?
paint you a picture. There's a Krogan, there's a Solarian, and a human all rushing around the cargo deck, trying to find the fighting.
Pushing panel.
Is that good or not?
Oh, bugger me, I actually got more than Jabbtoth.
Okay, I do that. Wrong D100.
You actually got an 8 for less. in These.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so I did well. I did good.
Oh, great. So I don't find anything.
Okay, so
Oh, I'm not.
Jamnock looks around, he finds a spot that could fit at least 2 of the boxes in. Crow finds another spot for at least another 2. But Mark can't find anything, sadly. He's kind
we
of
can
frantically trying to shove boxes into nowhere.
We can How are we gonna hide the other boxes?
Okay, so we put the four boxes into those 2 hidey holes. That's a given.
Okay.
And hide them.
Can we put the rest
So we
of
have
the
to-
crow's cabin?
Okay, fine. I'll accept the risk.
Okay. We all carry them into the crows. Into the crows?
To the crows.
The crow's cabin.
That's what it should totally be called, the crow's nest.
Yeah.
I'm imagining now we have like a mast on top of the ship with a proper crow's nest. With a man with a telescope just sitting there. Land ahoy!
Okay, guys, I know I agree to store them here, but isn't there a better place we can put them?
No.
You then hear Dash
No, we
over the
could do it
radio
quick.
saying, Alliance is connecting right now. May want to have someone to meet him up here, so I'm not recommending me. I may say the wrong thing, and I kind of have an interesting past with some of these Alliance officers.
Okay, I go
Oh, great.
there.
We've hired a fugitive.
Quick, hide in crow's room. You know, that's where we're apparently storing everything hot right now.
Under the bed.
So I go meet with the Alliance.
Okay, so you meet, you all head up to meet this Alliance boarding party.
I'll make sure
I'll go with him.
in range to punch people.
Okay, so you all head up. You meet, looks like one sort of high-ranking, sort of a lieutenant, probably
Lower than
first
me.
lieutenant.
Lower than me. Yeah, lower than
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
Then you don't have any rank.
Yeah,
at the
but
moment, so.
but on that old.
But yeah, he's also followed by about 6 other Marines, and he sort of looks at all 3 of you, saying, "Who's the captain?"
I am the captain.
Well, that's not decided, really, if he's the captain.
You can be the captain for now. We're facing Alliance troops. I won't say the last bit. Yeah, he's the captain. Talk to him. He knows everything. I'm just,
He looks kind of like he looks a bit confused because there's 2 of you saying the captain, but I guess he gets the indication that he's saying the markers. And he goes, "We're going to charge you at least 500 credits for this unmarked registration. Well, we can register it for you for right now, but we're also going to need to take a search on board, just so you know the normal stuff. So you know you're not smuggling people or goods into this colony."
So
fair enough. That's
of the
perfectly
game.
understandable.
So of the game, we have a chance to pay them or just let them search, or will they search if we pay them?
You had to pay them, and
They will search.
But even if the documents have been sent off, it's just an administrative mix-up. It's not our fault that the people at the registration...
he says, mate, you don't look like you've been around Alliance, the Solarian. So I doubt you've been registered with the Alliance. Any ships coming in here need to be registered, and we need to register your ship.
Okay, if we get the documents, can we get a refund for the money we pay you if we can prove that we registered beforehand?
He goes, "Sure."
Thank you. That's important.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot of money, and it's a administrative mix-up, and it's kind of it's
Well,
not our
just,
fault.
He looks at the captain of I guess the captain. He looks at Mark, and he goes, "Can we get rid of the payment stuff over on my ship? I'll have the boys look around and get this whole deal sorted."
I decide to shuffle up to Mark and ask him, can we just kill them? Quietly.
No, they're Alliance. We don't. kill
Just so you know,
Alliance.
the ship you have noticed, the ship is a Dreadnought class ship.
Oh
Oh, that's bigger.
It's
Okay.
currently docked with you.
Okay, well, I'm going to give...
Probably housing a lot of Alliance.
I asked the guys to give me money so I can pay.
Yeah, I say I'm going to give you some money. I'm going to give you a third of 500, which is 133, isn't it? No,
Yeah.
160 it's something.
And
How much
166.
250.
yeah, 166.666667 credits. But just
So,
166 will work.
I'll give you 167. That 0.33 is a gift.
Okay, and
Uh,
Crow?
I'll give him the last amount, I guess, because I really don't feel like being blown to pieces by a dreadnought today.
Yeah, and I use my rest of my money. So if I pay 166, oh god, I'm less 33 credits. Oh, great. So yeah, I will go with the lieutenant in the ship.
So how much, Paul, how much are you donating to this cause?
166.
Okay.
I'm left with 84 credits now, thanks to this blackmailing douchebag.
Okay, so yeah, you give the credits to Tima, and he heads off with the captain to the ship over there. You, Crow and Jabbtoth, you are left on the ship, and you see the 6 Marines pull out some sort of scanning device and start scanning your equipment and going through your ship. They split up into groups of 2 to search your entire ship.
Oh, great. Boy.
I'll follow one of the groups closely.
Okay, so you start following one of them, one of the groups. They start heading to the caverns.
Oh shit!
And, they're just sort of scanning around. They kind of look at you. They're not that surprised that they're getting followed by another crew member. But you kind of keep getting in their way just due to the fact that you're a giant Krogan. Makes getting around a ship a little bit more awkward when you're with some other people. But eventually they come to your room and they find the boxes which are just sitting on the table, basically.
Don't forget the fugitive in there as well, who's under the beds.
No, that pilot is still in there.
And they find the 4 boxes. This is still sitting on the table. They put the scanners over them. One puts the scanners over, and it starts beeping. He says, "Can you open this?"
No.
He says, "Can
great.
you open this, please?" Or I'll open this with force.
Well, I don't think I could do that. Oh fuck it, I'll just do it. So I'll open the box.
Okay, you open the box and you find you just open one of them and you find just a whole layer of like plastic bags, and they all conceal what you recognize as red sand, which is a drug in the Mass Effect universe. And,
shit!
The guy sort of looks at you saying, he sort of looks around and he can sort of tell that a Krogan. This is a Krogan's cabin. It's not that hard to tell what a Krogan cabin looks like. It's kind of messy and big imprint of a Krogan on the bed. And he goes, "I'm guessing this is yours."
Yes,
Can you explain?
but that's Paprika. I'm the ship's cook.